So straight to the point, new Ajax StarterKit Cam is almost the same starter kit that you have seen earlier, but on a 50% it consists of a relatively new appliance, and I would rather call it an extension kit, although that is quite a good extension with some notable changes. So let's see what we got. Daniel here, People Systems Store, we begin.
Subscribe to People Systems YouTube channel and get your special offer on every deal.
It all begins with a white box inside of which we've got our 4 devices. So yeah, here they are. The Ajax Hub version 2, new Ajax MotionCam, regular Ajax DoorProtect, and the Ajax SpaceControl key fob. I have reviewed every single one of them separately, and I'm gonna leave all the links in the description for you. And well, as you can tell, there's nothing any more spectacular about the box contents, and that's okay. Let's get closer. And we begin with the Hub version 2, the Ajax Hub version 2. Alright, so Ajax are not modifying the device looks since first generation, and I suppose that's okay. I really like the way it looks, but I'd like to see some stylish improvements, but well, that's my wish. Ajax Hub version 2 has an RG45 LED cable and a power wire along with the box. And yes, Ajax Hub has a built-in lithium battery that is switches to it only if your electricity grid is down, and it will hold out a maximum of 15-16 hours on that battery in the emergency case. And also, you got a pack of screws and nails. So the sensors, of course, don't require a constant power source and are 100% wireless. And regarding the exact device, Hub 2, frankly speaking, the only real update it offers is a MotionCam sensor support for this one, along with a photos transfer over a radio waves with a new protocol called an Ajax Wings radio transmission technology. And on top of that, the original radio protocol, the Ajax Javeler, used for a thread signal transmissions from the sensors, remained too. So now you have a split. Wings for photos and Javeler for alarm events. And a photos transfer takes more time as expected, and there's also a few minor changes that are like here on the box too. So, more cameras or NVRs to connect with. The number increased from 10 to 25 for Hub 2 compared to Hub 1. And we've also got 2 backup SIM card slots that you can see right over here, located, well, under a backlit that I've got off just a minute ago, instead of 1 channel only for Hub 1. And here's also, you can see a power button, power and LED inputs over there, and the temper button in here. And unfortunately, there is no 3G or 4G cellular, and I know that some countries are switching 2G networks off, so Ajax is really cutting off their availability to everyone with this parameter. So, and the last one is the increased quantity of supported scenarios at once, which is 10 maximum for a first Hub and 30 for Hub 2. You may have not yet heard of a scenario support for Ajax because, well, they came out quite recently and not all countries are supported yet. But honestly, you're not losing much. It's all about scheduling simple on and off tasks. That's mostly it, although Hub 2 is kind of a downgrade if we're comparing it to Ajax Hub Plus. But the price of the Hub 2 is still lower than a Hub Plus, and I suppose we can expect a Hub 2 Plus version with maybe a 4G network support, which will be awesome. Up next is a long-awaited Ajax MotionCam. So what it does? Basically, just a simple combination of a passive infrared sensor and a camera in one body. The intent is clear. After the infrared sensor spots a motion, the camera module takes a streak of photos and right away sends it to your phone so you can evaluate the situation by the means of a visual perception. And so the same functionality that you get from a network camera with the built-in PIR. We've got here 12 meters of a detection distance on a box, but the real numbers are closer to 6 to 9 meters. 1700 operating range, well, in open area, don't forget that. Maximum photos resolution of 640 by 480 3 years of better life owing to a new functions included and the classic pet immunity for pets under 20 kilograms and 50 centimeters in height. And this is how those photos look in 3 available resolutions in day and night modes. And it isn't that good as expected, because that's rather a photo camera than a camera that we are used to, because you can only get a series of photos taken frame after frame. And they come in a very low resolution and a maximum quantity of 5 images at once, which kind of reminds me of GIF animations. What's awesome though is that those photos are transferred via radio waves, and this way does not involve any Wi-Fi or a cellular network in the process. And thus, Ajax have made it work completely via radio waves, and that is quite an achievement. And so this is that distinction that makes only a Hub 2 support a MotionCam sensor. All new radio transmission technology called WINX with an increased bandwidth that lets it transmit a weightier files like photos instead of only a trace signals transfer. The third component is a DoorProtect sensor, which operational principle is based on a reed switch that is able to detect when the magnets inside of it are closed or open due to a magnetic field principle. And, well, quite simple yet efficient solution. This is a door and a windows protector, actually, what's not mentioned in the name. And here you've got this tiny magnet that fits better for on Windows installation, and the principle is absolutely the same for Windows, but just like this. Now, the battery life parameter makes up 7 worries-free years. The operational range is 1200 meters along with a 12 seconds pings frequency, and you can also pair it with a wired NC detectors, and it's mostly it. Yeah. The last one is this SpaceControl key fob, and it's highly simple here. I mean, 4 buttons assigned to 4 main actions on the system: disarm, sleep mode, and a panic button triggered to send an alarm signal to a security company. All the actions are being indicated by this LED here in the middle, and phone app just duplicates its looks on a system's control screen. So basically, yeah, it's a phone replacement with a physical button for defense of the ones. And also, the intent is revealed like this: during the emergency cases, seconds determine the outcome. Unlock the phone, type in the passcode, get into the app, unlock the app with a passcode, go to on screen, press button, or just grab this one and press physical button with this touch haptic feedback. See the LED indication and realize it is a much more fast and convenient way. And the activation starts from that. You go to App Store, you go to Google Play, download the Ajax free security system app, and we'll get it installed, and then you go in there and sign up, create an account, and then you'll get to this screen. So the first thing you gotta do, well, of course, add the hub. So you press this plus button, press add manually, name it, well, Hub 2 in my case, and now registration key stage. You can see you can just press this QR code, sign, and what you're gonna do now, there you can see I get the power transmitted and the network transmitted. Now I just want to hold this button for like 3 seconds until I see that logo lights with red. Now I'm gonna wait for like 15 seconds, 10-15, till it lights with green, meaning that it was registered in the network. And till that happening, I'm closing the back lid, and then we are ready. And yep, the green one. I shouldn't have closed the lid because here you have this QR code that I scan successfully and press OK. And the hub is added, and now I definitely can close the lid cover. Alright, the next turns is MotionCam sensor. So what we do, remove the back lid to reveal this power button. Now we go to Devices tab. Before that, you gotta create a room, which I have already, it's a studio, and press Add Device. Add Device, name MotionCam, device ID. Again, it's better to scan the QR code, it's faster. There we go, and assign it to a room, which is a studio. Now, to activate it, we gotta get it closer to a hub and press hold a button for like 3 to 5 seconds, and there we are, was activated. After that, I'm closing the lid back. Now, next on turn is the Ajax DoorProtect, and this only panel is the exact sensor. These two are magnets. So what I do, I remove the lid on the back to reveal this switch and do the same thing. Add device, name, door, device ID, scanning it on the back and assigning a room studio, and now just getting closer to the hub and switching, and there it is. Closing the lid, and hold on a bit, and yes, fantastic. So this then how it looks. Now the final step we've got is a SpaceControl key fob, and there's nothing spectacular to key fob, device ID. It's no QR code, as you can tell, so we can locate it here, and that's what we do. Scanning it, assigning a room. Okay, now we're gonna simultaneously press 2 buttons on the system and a panic button. So get near to the hub, and there we go. Don't need this anymore. We've got everything activated now. So what I can tell, I am simply gonna arm the system right now for just a one time, so you would just see how it actually works. And it's all in all better to do with the red switch. So, good. Now I'm just gonna arm the system. I'm arming it. It was armed, great. And now I'm just gonna disjunct these 2 pieces and get the notification that door in the studio was open. Let's see it here. And if I get them back, I'll see the notification that the door in studio was closed, and this is how it will happen for you, but only you can make it a threat signal, so it will, like, I don't know, scream there's something went wrong. And well, now let's sum this up. The Ajax StarterKit comes as a basement for your new system. On the one hand, it consists of all essential sensors to begin with, but on the other hand, it implies that you will be expanding your alarm system setup to fit in your occasion, your property size, and your requirements. Ajax StarterKit camera version is a bit controversial, but still definitely demanded, and there's no actual sense to purchase Hub 1 starter kit, at least because the price is nearly identical. And in the People System store, we have got all Ajax kits, sensors, and much more for you, like network cameras, IP intercoms, and many other devices and brands. And if you indicate that you are a subscriber, we'll make a more interesting offer for you. Need help, questions, descriptions of your tasks? Are always welcome in the comment section below the video, and not a single one will go unanswered. Thank you for watching.